But actually for the next years my plans are the following. First of all, I want to lose some 20 or 30 pounds of weight. Lots of years ago I was also slim, did some table tennis playing in a club, but then I finished and gained some weight, and I will start with sports again in some few days. I want to visit a certain girl of Spain again, which I visited in 2004, and in 2014, Sarah, I will come back to Barcelona, so greetings to Sarah Alarif if you are listening. I liked it very much how you showed me around in Barcelona, and as I just said, we will repeat this. Okay, then in the field of business and programming, my plan is to either get rich or famous by some brilliant own internet or mobile applications. And maybe when I really can make it to earn a lot of money, I can open up in 5 years my own pub, which will be called the No Reservations Pub. Because I find it bad when you're entering a pub and there is a special event like soccer championships and all the seats are reserved. I think it should be better to make first come, first served. And so if I open up a restaurant, or when I open up my restaurant, my pub will be called No Reservation Pub, and there will be no reservations inside this pub. And a dream of me would be to become as rich as to be possible to start a self-financed PhD study, and this could be in the field of sports betting or stocks trading algorithms. And as you see here, I programmed some internet application, and I've got here on the bottom of my page more projects of me, and this is what I will plan in the future. Priority number one, top level project, will be I want to enable Java applications to run on the iPhone. The iPhone doesn't have Java so far, and this is in my view a mistake, a fault, and this will be corrected. I've got already some ideas for this. I will combine some tools, techniques and frameworks, and with the joint power of these tools it will be possible to run Java applications on the iPhone. You see here I've got a concept which is already finished and programming started, and now I'm at the point where I could really use some Apple computer, because some of it you must do it on an Apple computer. And if somebody is interested in this project and wants to finance it, this is also possible. Investors are very welcome, and profit sharing is possible. My second idea is a value betting portal. I already told you that I'm doing some soccer bets based on a value betting system, and since it was quite successful in the World Championship betting, I will first of all continue my system and also improve it to make it bigger and to open it up for customers on the internet. I will publish some value bets, and the crowd can take part of it, can benefit from my ideas. With a musician, a special friend of mine, who is coming today at 5 o'clock or so, I developed a certain game of chance. It can also be considered as a lottery. And yeah, this is some very interesting idea of a game, and there is also possible to invest into this idea to make it bigger and to start maybe an own lottery with this game. And I've got already a small prototype of this game of chance on my laptop. Okay, the fourth project I want to do before I die is a social intelligence project, and it's also connected to the field of sports betting. Then I want to write an application which will determine the value of any asset. This will be an application either for banks or big investment companies, or even for normal investors or stock traders or real estate sellers. And this application will enable the people to enter their data, to enter their investments into the application, and then press some buttons, find out some other values, and to finally find out whether this is a good investment or maybe a bad investment. And the plan is also to incorporate some statistics and to output some really nice and valuable information for the user. Project number 6 is the so-called grave application. This is so cool and so new that I don't want to lose any word about it. This is my so-called secret project. And then, last but not least, I invented or developed some chess variation. I know there are many chess variations already existing, and maybe some other people already had the same idea. I didn't check this on the internet, but I consider this really interesting variation, and maybe if we've got time enough today and my friend also wants to do this, we're gonna show you, the watchers of YouTube's Live in a Day, we're gonna show you how it works, this chess variation. And with this chess variation you also can start a big project. You can do some internet portal to let this variation play between players, and also to realize some algorithms who are good especially at this variation and not the general chess game. And I think I can also make money with this project, but as you can see, it's on number 7 of my preference list. Okay, so now we've got an idea what I'm doing in my spare time. There's lots of programming and thinking and concepts involved. There's database programming, Java programming, HTML, JSPs, and yeah, it's really interesting. I think I keep my mind working, and this is always good. And since I'm still young, I have lots of things to finish before I get old. Okay, so again, thanks for watching and listening. And now I'm gonna do a break until my friends arrive.